We begin tonight with an update to the story we've been following for months now. We first told you about Floyd Bledsoe back in December. He spent 16 years behind bars for a murder his brother later confessed to committing.
New at 10, KSNT News' Kaitlin Berry joins us in the studio to explain how the state would handle those who are wrongfully imprisoned. Kaitlin?
A bill in front of lawmakers would compensate people like Floyd Bledsoe for the time they wrongfully spend behind bars. 30 states already have laws that do that, and because of what happened to Bledsoe, one lawmaker says it's time for Kansas to create a law too.
This last 16 years have robbed me of a lot. But the most it robbed me of was my children.
Floyd Bledsoe, 23 years old, locked up for a crime he didn't commit.
I lost everything. I lost my inheritance, 40 acres. I lost my job. I lost relationships, all because of lies.
Which is why Representative Ramon Gonzalez is proposing a bill to compensate Bledsoe and others for the time they wrongfully serve.
The man walked out with basically a set of clothes and that was it. No compensation.
His proposal would pay exonerees $15,000 for every year they spend in prison. That's equal to a year working full-time at minimum wage. Bledsoe says it's a start, but the bill doesn't go far enough.
It doesn't include the restitution and court costs that I still had to pay. It doesn't look at what it's like to go and try to get a loan, an auto loan. You need a cosigner. Who am I going to get to cosign that knows me for the last 16 years? Secretary of Corrections.
Working for the Midwest Innocence Project, Tricia Bushnell has helped many individuals like Bledsoe. She says laws like this are about much more than the money.
It's about, your children that you've never seen, your partner that you could never have, your career you couldn't have, and how do you deal with that?
Money will never replace what I lost, but it will help rebuild some bridges.
Because Floyd Bledsoe was exonerated, he wasn't eligible for any assistance from the Department of Corrections. No mentor, no housing, or tax credit for potential employers. Something else he would like lawmakers to consider changing. In the studio, Kaitlin Berry, KSNT News.
Thank you, Kaitlin. Only 7 people, including Floyd Bledsoe, have ever been exonerated in Kansas. The average exoneration takes 14 years to complete.